I have absolutely nothing to say out of the frustration. I mean, it's just like 3 days left to the whole New Year holidays. I'm not glorifying this holidays, but this is the only things you have in this country. Just 2 weeks later is just coming the Ramadan, the Islamic month of the fasting, and that is gonna be great. I mean, especially with the masks and fasting, that would be a really fucked up moment. I mean, think about it, right? It's just you could eat and drink today at the moment, and you could smell your own breath. It's gonna be really fresh during the fasting. 17 hours a day. I mean, that would be really great to just experience it. 70 hours of smelling your own stupid thing. That would be really great. I'm not saying Iranian would actually fast. I mean, I'm assuming most of them are not even going to most of them are not going to mosques, and they don't pray, and many of them even don't believe in God, any types of God. So the Ramadan is coming out. But if you're going to any official buildings and you have to fast, I mean, you have to at least pretend you're fasting, and eating in public is just forbidden. That would be different topics. Let me just stop a little bit here. You see this stupid sun? Is there any sun around here? Yeah, a little bit of the sun is coming. When I get to this last 13 days of the Iranian national holidays and New Year holidays, everything has become extremely bleak. The weather is like cloudy, but it's not cold. It's just a little bit chilly. You want to have some fun because it's a summer. I'm sorry, the spring. Everyone enjoys the spring. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, you have to go back to your miserable life. It just bugs me out. I have no idea. Every time I'm just departing myself from my own residential neighborhood, which is a really lovely neighborhood. Every time I get out, I feel like, what was I expecting? I mean, have I ever expected like life is gonna change like whatever 180 degrees different life? I mean, life here or just over there is just the same. You can't get out. It's just there is no way out of this country. There is absolutely no way out. You fight and you should just shut your fucking mouth and just don't say anything. Now I'm feeling somewhere sympathize with the Iranian public. I mean, they're not vlogging or anything like that, because if your life is so miserable, you don't want to share anything. I mean, what's the point of sharing anything? I mean, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck am I doing? No one is watching this stupid miserable thing, and I'm not trying to make it miserable like that, but you have seen for years and years. I mean, what would you think I would just do right now? What would you think I would just do? There is a little bit of the river over there, and people just walking around in that place. I mean, there's no dancing, there's no music, and if you don't have anything companion with you, I mean, what conversation could you possibly have with anyone for any reason? I mean, everything is just bumped up. So you just go there, and if you're fortunate, if you have a little bit of money, you would just eat some foods and just go back to your home. What was that? What the fuck was that? And every time I watch the Iranian TV, they're just saying Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy fucking New Year. What was the happy part? What was that? I just missed it. I seriously missed it. I'm not just trying to miserable the whole thing You don't know my life. I mean, during the past 4 years, which Iranian dollar currency lost its 10 times value just during the 4 years. The Iranian the State Department, the headquarters of the court, just accidentally, they're just saying accidentally, they just blocked my own cash and money. And you see these gloves, I don't have shit to just fix these gloves. I have no money. I have no money for my own bike, which is miserable and need really serious fixed up, and I don't have money. I'm not trying to push it and over you guys. I mean, all of you guys maybe have, some of you guys may have cancer, you may have lots of serious issue in your own life. But I'm just saying, when I say that there is nothing you could do, not because from my own perspective, from anyone who lives here, even if you're rich, even if you don't have tons of money, or I mean, whatever is your religion, ideology, gender, whatever, what could you possibly do? What could you fucking do? I'm stuck. You see me always in this part of the place and just chilling, because this is the only place, at least for me, from my point of view, this is the only place you could actually enjoy a little bit of the happiness. I'm just looking at this shit, this nature, this hills, mountain, or whatever the hell is that. I don't know what is it. I don't know who owns that. I'm not sure if anyone, I mean, seriously, if this was like in America, there would be some people who would just hiking up over there. But here, you don't know who owns these buildings and what are they doing there. You don't know, and no one is gonna tell you. But that is fine. I don't care. I'm just enjoying it, just looking at this shit. Even if I can't just go over there, I could just enjoy this. I'm riding over this debris, and at any moment my tire could just puncture during this stupid ride, nonsense ride. And I really can't emphasize how much never mind how much I don't give it down, never mind. But yeah, you could enjoy life. Let me just go a little bit with the things on. Yeah, so what was that? Yeah, there's only 3 days. Oh, this is interesting. This is a dumb fucking interesting. Yeah, so there's only like 3 days left. You could enjoy your own last days of the happiness or things, whatever, and going back to the work and just talking and not working. Actually, you know that in any country is like that, but here is much more. The corruption in office spaces is just unbelievable. So you could just go back to your home and just rant and ramble and whatever for a long time and talk to your own stupid colleagues and tell you what the hell was that. I really enjoyed these holidays. I was really grateful. We're having really fun. My cousin, my sister, my nephew, my stupid family. We went this, we went there, we did this, we did that. But seriously, in reality, all of them are the same. If you haven't heard of it, one story. From this car, the people who live in this car, you have heard everything from other perspective. That is interesting. The dog's even scared of my own stupid bike. So yeah, you see this lifestyle. You have seen all of them, all other possibilities. So there's no surprising. But it is these are like last joyful moments of the life. So take it and leave it. Take your own fucking hookah or kalyan or whatever and smoke your own stupid things and eat your own stupid food and just enjoy your own. This is our the last things. We're gonna go back to what? Let me tell you. And let me just tell you one interesting fact. This is an interesting fact. At the point, oh look at that! There's a tiny little puppy. So as I said before, the Muslims are not supposed to touch puppies. I mean, the Iranian Shia Muslim. But you see this. This is one of the reasons I'm telling you the Iranians are not Muslims anymore, at least. So anyway, I'm getting close to the Iranian military area, so I have to shut down my camera. Let me tell you something. So yeah, they're just advertising the holiness of the what was that, the Shiite temples, which they're like everywhere, and they called Imamzadeh. Anyway, never mind. So the 13 days of the Iranian, I mean the Persian calendar is at the after New Year. It's supposed to be like a day of it's like a superstition and when people are going out to just not being, because it's at 13 days, as you could imagine, people think there's something bad is going to happen to them. It's like back in the day it was like that, but these days it's like a happiness gathering day. It's a picnic day. It's a national picnic day. So you just get your own stupid blanket and some foods and whatever, and get your own family and just go whatever. Like you see this green, just to stay there, just to stay there. I'm just saying, I mean, literally they would do that. I mean, people would come here and occupy all of these spaces. I'm telling you, they would actually gonna happen like 3 days. So at the 13 days of the holiday, you just gather around and do the picnics, but the government just doesn't like it because there would be lots of hustle for them, and people would dance and browse, some of them, and they go wild a little bit, not the wild as you would possibly expect it, but they would go wild. Never mind, I have to shut down my camera. This is a really dangerous area. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year or whatever you believe, but